Hey everybody, Tsetzuko here, and I'm hopping on for a spontaneous stream to stream my Hearthstone Dailies. And that's what I'm going to do. So, first daily that I have is... I'm going to do Spell Master here, so I got to cast 40 spells. Every time I have this quest, I do the exact same thing. I go into my collection, hop in here, make a custom mage deck that is all spells, 30 spells, which is absolutely ridiculous. But with a daily like this, or any of the daily where you have to do a certain amount of something that isn't wins with a particular class, I always just go the route of doing the absolute, I guess, easiest thing to do, even if I don't win. So if I have to like play, 40 minions that cost 2 or less, I'll make a deck with all 2 or less minions. So this is a all spells mage deck. It's a little bit ridiculous, but I have won some games with it before, which makes it kind of fun to play because nobody expects you to have a deck full of spells. So there's so many cards that people play all the time to like counter minions and things that are just kind of worthless if there aren't any minions on the board. So we're gonna hop in. I gotta cast 40 spells. This will probably take 2 to 3 games to do, and we'll see if I win any of them. How's it going, Steel? I do this a lot in Hearthstone. Just play absolutely ridiculous decks that don't make any sense. It just makes it fun when you win with them. And you know that the other person has to feel bad. Especially when you lose to an all spells deck. So, in other Hearthstone news, this weekend, or the 6th, which I believe is Friday, I want to say, Blizzard is putting on a panel at PAX East, and they're going to talk about Hearthstone, and I think they're going to announce Blackrock Spire, or no, Blackrock Mountain, I believe, as the next adventure that's going to be released. So, I really don't care what I have here. Just try to get some lower cost spells and secrets and stuff. Because ideally I'd like to play something every turn since I'm trying to cast 40 spells. Alright, so he's going to turn 1 a secret. And I'm going to play Unstable Portal on turn 1. Nice, got myself a Shield Maiden. Turn 2, I'll probably Frostbolt whatever he puts out, even if his secret, adds the other target. Oh, he didn't put anything out, so I will just ping him then this turn. Gonna be surprised when I don't put anything out. So now I'll play a secret and make him paranoid. Okay, so I'm gonna Frostbolt it, just in case this spell adds a new target. It didn't. Dies, return to life with 1 health, and then I'll ping it, get rid of it. There we go. Which, that's fine, I'm not worried about him having 2/2/2 minions. What you gonna do? Defender of Argus? No. It's gonna weapon up. Interesting. Okay, so what do we got? So we can Arcane Intellect. I think... Yeah, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. We'll Arcane Intellect. Get 2 more cards, and we can Unstable Portal. Get ourselves, nice, an Ancient of Lore. For 4, that's awesome. Cool. So hopefully you put something else down. Next turn I can play Blizzard, which will deal 2 damage to all enemy minions, and freeze them, which will take care of those guys. Plus whatever he puts out.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, he's not going to put anything out. I'm still going to play Blizzard anyway. Just to get rid of his stuff. Next turn I have Flame Strike if I need it. If he only puts 1 minion out, I'll probably just use Vaporize. This will destroy a minion.
I'll show them all.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Do you like to play with fire?
Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to polymorph that. And then I think I'll play Shield Maiden.
I can take the hit.
Like I said, this deck doesn't win a lot, but you know, I'm just trying to cast as many spells as possible in as few games as possible. Nice.
That was a mistake.
I can't believe he did that.
Whoops.
Oh man. Wow.
Victory.
He just quit. He's like, my combo. For those of you who don't know what just happened, he cast a spell, which lots of paladins use. It's a great spell. It's called Muster for Battle, and it gives him a 1/4 weapon, so 1 attack, 4 durability, and it also puts 3 1/1 Silverhand recruits on the board. And then the combo you do with that is you play the last card that he played. I forget what it's called, but what it does is it buffs all of your Silverhand knights or recruits or whatever, the 1/1s that got put out by that spell, by 2/2. So all those 1/1s become 3/3s. But he had a Wild Pyromancer out, and that character, whenever you cast a spell, it does 1 damage to all enemies. Or, sorry, to all minions. So what happened is he played the spell, summoned the 1/1s, Wild Pyromancer triggered, did 1 damage to all minions, and it killed all the 1/1s that he put out. And then he couldn't play his guy to buff the 1/1s because he just killed them all himself. That was absolutely hilarious. that was great. That was a good start to this daily quest session. And I'm really glad that that's on stream, because I'm going to want to show that to people. That's hilarious.
Jane versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Alright, that is a great hand for me going first. All 2 spells. I don't think I have any 1-cost spells. So I'll probably skip. He'll probably play the 1/3 healer, priest drop, then I'll kill it with Frostbolt. Alright, so I'm gonna skip. This is gonna be one of those guys who just sits here.
Is someone injured?
That's what I was talking about. The 1/3 cleric. So I'm just gonna kill that. Whatever he puts out next turn, I've got flame cannons. Pretty good start for keeping his board clear. I think I'm gonna play Mirror Entity though, because I can double flame cannon on the next turn. Guess what? What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna heal me? Okay. I'm going to Flame Cannon. And Unstable Portal. Got myself a Raid Leader. And I'll keep the Raid Leader, I think. Cost 0. Sure. What do you get? Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Okay, so I think I'm going to Arcane Intellect. And then I think I'm going to Flame Cannon. 2/2 Bear. Fine with that. Okay. And that'll be it.
You have been well played.
What is going on this morning? Okay, so that's 2 wins, and I've cast 14 out of 40 spells because these games aren't, they're not lasting long. This shouldn't be happening. I'm just saying this should not be happening. This is not a deck that is supposed to win game. I was really surprised. I actually won a couple of ranked games playing this deck before, but the percentage of win to lose wasn't that high. Just the fact that I won some ranked games with it was pretty impressive.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
Okay, I go first, so I definitely don't want Pyroblast or Blizzard, because those are way too high. That's better. That's a 2/3/4. So, pass. Well, I have an Ice Lance, but that's not a card I want to play right off the bat. So, hopefully she'll coin something out. Yes.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Awesome. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Well, I could Flame Cannon, but I could hit one of these taunts. The ideal thing to do is to play Vaporize on the next turn. I'll do it. Oh, the luck! The luck! Oh, man. I feel like I should say something there, but I don't like to BM people with comments and stuff. Oh, that's so great. Alright, so now I'll play Vaporize, because when she tries to hit me with that thing, it'll die. Unless she has something with charge. Ooh, a secret. Okay, so I think I'm gonna Arcane Intellect. Okay, so she didn't put Counterspell out, which is good. Unstable Portal.
I am master of magics.
Nice. Alright, so I think we're going to Unstable Portal and Mirror Entity. Alright, so this time we're going to cold. And then we're going to pop that guy down.
You must attack that minion with taunt.
Okay, that's fine, because we'll have some AoE clear. And now I know that she doesn't have the duplicate for the minion down. I messed that up. I should have killed the 0 too. That was my bad. Is she just gonna throw everything out there? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. She's going all out here. So I'm going to Fireball. And I'm gonna play Vaporize. And I'm going to start killing off her taunts. I'm in a surprisingly good position right now. I wonder if I'll get one of my AoE spells, though. That's what I need. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so I got... Ooh, I got Blizzard, so I could actually Blizzard. And I can ping that, and on next turn I can Flame Cannon that, depending on what she plays afterwards. Or I could just Ice Lance it twice. Or I could just Flame Strike, I guess. Could always do that. I kind of want to wait, though. I really want to Flame Strike. But I think I'm going to. Am I going to Flame Strike? Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. And then I will hit her in the face.
Job's done.
This deck doesn't necessarily win, but it's really annoying to play against. Okay, I think I'm just going to Power Blast.
Job's done.
Hey look, we're tied now. Okay, so I'm gonna play Arcane Intellect, draw 2 cards. I'm gonna play Mirror Entity and Fireball. So I think, let's see, 3 plus 8, 11, 12. I almost have lethal on the next turn. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and counterspell. Frostbolt. Ice Lance. Ice Lance. And just in case... No, I'll ping. Pretty sure I won this one. Unless she magically comes up with 17 damage, and that's counting a counter spell that I put up, so one of her spells is gonna get cancelled.
Whoops.
6, 7.
You win.
Okay, so that's 3 in a row. 32 out of 40 spells, so one more game should do the trick. So, in the future, I plan on streaming some more Hearthstone stuff, doing dailies and things like that, so if anybody watches this on YouTube or whatever and wants to join, feel free to get up with me.
Versus Jaina.
We can do some,
You asked for it.
eventually
My
Hearthstone's
magic
gonna have
will
a co-op
tear
mode.
you
That's gonna be
apart.
cool. Okay, get an extra card. I'm not worried about this one. Yeah, sure. I'll keep these. Wow, okay. I would have rather have kept the other one. Alright, so I got nothing to play on turn 1. Turn 2 I can ping. Alright, Mono Worm. What am I going to draw? Give me something that could kill it. Nice. So turn 2 I can ping. When I say ping, if you're not familiar, I mean use this to ping something for 1 damage, hit something for 1 damage. Nice. Glad that was what she did. I ping you back. I think I play Ice Block on the next turn. This is funny. This is like a sort of weird mirror match we have going on. The good thing about this deck is it'll mess people up.
Job's done.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so I know what her secret is. That's fine. I can Cone of Cold on the next turn, kill the sheep, freeze the water elemental plus whatever she puts down. Don't attack with the water elemental first. If you do, you're stupid. Better attack with the sheep. Okay, there we go. Now I'm frozen. Oh no.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Nice. There goes your secret. Okay, so I think this turn I
Job's done.
do that. I feel like I'm probably gonna lose this one. So let's see, this turn I can vaporize and ping. I think that's a good idea, depending on what she plays here. Nothing. Okay, cool. That works for me. Vaporize, ping. I always wonder what it's like to be on the other end of this, where it's like, why doesn't this guy ever play anything? Alright, let's throw another secret out for fun. And let's ping. Turn 7. I don't have a whole lot of options in my hand. Just pinging me down every turn is not the way to
Someday
go.
I'll be just like you.
Okay, there we go. Now what? Okay, so we got a ping, mirror entity. Let's leave it at that. So she'll get 3 damage in on me with the sorceress, but that's fine. Let's see, I got double fireballs for 20 damage, or pyroblast, fireball for 6 damage. I got 26 damage right now. It'll take me 3 turns to put it off.
Soldiers of the cold dark, obey the calls. Soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Kel'Thuzad.
Awesome. Okay, so I think, let's see, I can ping, fireball, okay, cone of cold, fireball, ping. I think I have to flame strike. No, that's not going to do it either.
What to do? What to do?
I just have to, can I kill? I don't have enough, oh wait, I can cone of cold for 1 damage, that'll put him at 7, ice lance for 4. That'll put him at 3, then fireball. I think that's my only option here.
What to do?
Or this is going to get out of hand.
Do?
So, do that, and do that. So that was a lot of damage that I just put out there. But Kel'Thuzad gets out of hand really fast. I really don't care if she uses spells on Kel'Thuzad. I wasn't counting on him anyway. What could this secret be? I don't think it's going to be a counter spell, so... No, it wasn't. Alright, so... You can't just keep pinging me down, bro. You gotta do something else. You're trying to play the long game with me, but there's no strategy here. I'm just casting spells. This is a mistake. There, you got 8 health left. Start putting some stuff on the table. Good. Thank you. Finally put something on the table. Oh, that is great. That is fantastic. Okay, so I am going to vaporize, play Unstable Portal, a Felrier. Whenever your opponent plays a card, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. That is... I really don't want to use that. So I'm going to keep it. I can't afford to be discarding cards with this deck, because if I get a fireball and a ping, I win. Let's see. Okay, so there goes her little power-up, bro. I got a blizzard I can use to freeze whatever she puts out next.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
That's fine. I just won't kill that. She won't get a secret. Hey, look. Okay, let's do this first. And then that. Okay, so somehow, with this all spells deck, I just won 4 out of 4 games. On stream. It's recorded. Awesome. Because I would love to show this to people. Okay, so that was the Spells Daily. And just in case you wanted to see if you wanted to use this for your own daily, so basically I've got 2 Ice Lances, 2 Flame Cannons, I got 2 of everything essentially that I'm going to show you. So Ice Lance, Flame Cannon, Frostbolt, Unstable Portal, Arcane Intellect, Counter Spell, Ice Block, Mirror Entity, Vaporize, Cone of Cold, Fireball, Polymorph, Blizzard, Flame Strike, and Pyroblast. And the majority of using this deck, which I don't recommend that you use for anything other than just, you know, dicking around or doing the spells quest, is just knowing when to play your secrets and when to use your, you know, your AoE clears and stuff like that. So, as you can see, sometimes it works really well. And I just get rid of that deck when I'm done with it. So I've got 2 more dailies. I've got 2 games of the Paladin or Warrior, and then 5 games of the Paladin or Priest. I think I'm going to try the Warrior. I haven't been able to craft a Warrior deck that I really, really like. I had sort of like a mech Warrior that I was using, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. So, go in here, get a little crafting going. There's some cards that I consider like absolutely essential if you're going to be playing a warrior. One is Fiery War Axe. I tend to like a armor-based warrior. I am missing like a second Shield Slam and some other cards to really make that kind of warrior like super good. And the thing with warrior is like it seems like a lot of the warrior's deck depends on using some good legendaries and stuff, which I don't have hardly any of. I don't have like Alistraza, I don't have, you know, Gramash, I don't have a Gorehowl or anything like that, so I kind of just wing it when it comes to the warrior decks. And there's so many ways you can go. There's like armor, there's the stuff where you deal damage to enemies and they get enraged, and like all kinds of stuff. And like I said, I haven't come up with one that I really like. So I think I'm just going to make a quick version of the mech deck that I was using before and use that. So basically, Warbot is a good 1-drop. I also like to get another 1-drop, preferably a mech, just to keep the mech synergy going, because Screwjank Clunker is an amazing card. So 4-drop and you give +2/+2 to a friendly mech. Really good, really strong buff. So I'll go down here and I'll search for mechs. And yeah, I think Clockwork Gnome is, I usually throw that in there, because the spare part's nice too. Depending on the spare part you get, it can really change up your gameplay quite a lot. 2-drops, I believe. Now some of these I take 2-drops from the Warrior, because they're really good. Armorsmith isn't too bad. Cruel Taskmaster has good synergy with the Warbot, because you deal 1 damage to it and you give it +2 attack. Plus it gets the Enrage, so you're sitting with like a 5/2. So I usually take Cruel Taskmaster, get the Fiery War Axe in there, that's good for early board clear. And then I'll hop over and I'll look for mechs here. Micro Machine's good. Mech Warrior is a must, so Mech Warper goes in there. Let's see, 3-drops. So I like Demolisher, I like Harvest Golem, and I like Spider Tank, and Tinkertown Technician. These are all really good. We have a lot of mechs, so Tinkertown is really good, because he'll almost always be a 4/4 and you'll get a spare part, so I put him in there. And then it's just kind of up to you whether you want Harvest Golem, Spider Tank, or whatever else. As far as warrior cards, I don't use either one of these in a mech deck. Like, they're both really good cards, but I like to stick with the mech thing for this. Usually I go with Spider Tank because it's really beefy. I'd probably go with Harvest Golem because it does have the stickiness. So I think I'll just do one of each in there. 4-drops, we've obviously have the Screwjank Clunker, and then warrior cards. I don't take either one of these, although these are both good. I'm trying to think if I had Oh, I usually take the piloted shredder, because this is a 4-3, good stats, and it has the stickiness of the death rattle putting out a 2-cost minion. Sometimes I can mess you up because you'll get a terrible, terrible card, but most of the time you get something that's at least decent, and you have a card that stays on the table. 5 drops, Healbot's cool if you're going to be hitting stuff a lot. I used to use Siege Engine, but I don't actually like it that much. I find that most of the time it gets destroyed really quick and I don't have time to beef it up. So I'd probably go with take 2 Healbots for now, because the healing's good, especially if you're going to be weaponing up a lot and smacking things in the face. 6 drops, I really love Shield Maiden. She's not a mech, but she's great. She gives you 5 armor, and she's a 5/5 for 6, which the combination of those two is pretty dang good. I don't usually use the piloted Sky Golem because I think it costs too much for what it is. I mean, it's a solid card. It's basically the bigger brother of the piloted Shredder, but because it costs more, you can get some good 4-cost minions out of it, but I just tend not to use it. Mechs, I don't use either one of these. Force Tank is 7/7 for 8 with Divine Shield, which is cool, but I mean, Big Game Hunter kills this. So many things kill this. And then Clockwork Giant, you have to rely on your opponent having a large hand of cards, which can essentially make this impossible to play, depending on how many cards are in your opponent's hand. So, I usually jump back over to the Warrior section, hit up any other cards that I need. I usually take an Arcanite Reaper. I take a Death Spite. Let's see, none of that. I usually take Slam. I like Slam, so I'll usually take 2 Slams. And then I will take an Execute. Usually 2. Because Warrior has, like, no hard removal, really, outside of Execute and whatever it's called. Execute, Brawl, and Crush. And Brawl and Crush are pretty expensive for what they are. So, this is pretty close to what I would use. I'm going to use this for the first game and see if there's anything that I think is pretty useless in there. So, I just have to win 2 games of the Warrior. And that'll be this daily quest. I'm really excited about this potential new Hearthstone adventure that's going to be coming out. Rumors are it's going to come out in April. I'm sure we'll know more this weekend when they do their panel at PAX East. Really, really excited. I get excited every time new Hearthstone stuff comes out, because the more that comes out, the closer you get to being able to make a deck that actually is pretty unique. Hey, look. Wonder if this guy's going to be running a Mech Warrior. Okay, I'm going first. I don't need this. I could take this, but I want to try to get Mech Warper. So I'm just going to ditch everything and pray. Mech Warper, heal. Okay, Mech Warper, Spider Tank. Not the best combo. I'd rather have a 1-drop to play with Mech Warper. Okay, this is pretty good, though. Only thing is, if I put Mech Warper out by himself, he'll probably get killed by a weapon or something like that. Could be a good turn 4 play, though. Mech Warper, Spider Tank.
Made to fit.
Okay, so it looks like this guy's probably going to play Control Warrior. I'm gonna play the Mech Warper, because if he has the removal, then next turn I can still play Spider Tank. If he doesn't, I can Screwdrink Clunker the Mech Warper to keep it alive. I'll probably play a weapon and kill it, though.
Powering up. Portals online.
No, he's gonna go for Mech Warper. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna play Screwjank, and I'm going to kill his Mech Warper. I'm giving him armor, but I just don't want him to have that Mech Warper synergy. Armor up, shield slam. That's fine. I think I'm gonna play Tinkertown this turn.
Something needs tinkering?
Gives me a spare part so I can give a minion taunt. Okay. So basically now, unless he kills my Tinkertown some other way, he's gonna have to trade his Armor Smith for it. Okay. That's fine, I got him to use a weapon on that. Let's see, I think I'm gonna get rid of his Armor Smith. Let's see. Take 1 damage, then he could kill it, and then it'll do 1 damage to my... It'd be some okay value for him. He's gonna get 2 armor. Well, I can give him 2 armor, I think. Slam. See what I draw. Shield block. I think I'll just shield block this turn. I could play Spider Tank, but then he could kill my Spider Tank, so what I prefer happen is that he kills off this guy with his weapon. Yep, that's what I wanted. Mech Warper. That's it. I'm just gonna Mech Warper and then armor. Okay. I think if, let's see, if I Mech Warper, I can Spider Tank for 2, and then I can armor up for 2. Let's do that.
Hurry up! Portals online!
So, let's see, I have Death's Bite. I want to kill his 6/5 somehow. I think I'm gonna play Shield Block again. Okay, so I'm gonna Death's Bite and hit him in the face. Trade this, that, in my turn. So now I have a mine in here, which is going to do 10 damage to me at some point.
I am ready.
Arcanite Reaper. Keeping a good card advantage here. I think what I want to do is keep my armor up. I should have played her. Well, it doesn't matter, because if he uses his weapon on it, that's fine. But he could execute it now. I played that backwards. I should have hit, then played her down. Oh well. Is he gonna do 9 damage to my face? Okay, man. I think I'm going to Shield Maiden again.
I can take the hit.
Then, let's see, that'll make it a 3/7.
Back to work.
Yeah, sure. Take the damage while I can get
Brace
it in.
for impact.
I am ready.
Okay, so I have 16 healing. 2 damage. Nice. Nice. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna armor up. Piloted Shredder.
Brace for impact.
Now, he could potentially clear my board somehow, or do some fancy pants trick.
Intensification commencing.
Okay, so he's just stalling now. Okay, so Fiery War Axe. That guy.
Brace for impact.
Armor up. Yeah, this game's pretty much over. Okay, man. There we go. Alright, so that's one win with a warrior. Let's go again. I think mostly mages and priests are pretty hard to take on as a warrior.
Garrosh versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, I go first, so I'm going to get rid of all this. No Mech Warper. But I do have a turn 1 play, so that's good. Hey, there's my Mech Warper.
I am ready.
I don't have anything to play on the same turn as it, and I didn't have coin to coin it out on the first turn, so it's kind of like, eh, doesn't do me much good. So this is not a great start.
Target acquired.
Okay, that thing needs to die immediately. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? If I play Mech Warper, he could kill it. I mean, if he wants to use this whole turn to kill my Mech Warper, I'm not really... Let's see, I do Mech Warper, Warbat, Warface. So if he kills my Mech Warper, I can't Scourgeant Clunker. That's probably what he's going to do, though. I mean, hero power hits, but then I can trade for his with my 2-1. What are you going to do, man? Yep. Going to kill the Mech Warper. Okay, so I can like almost 100% guarantee that he's got explosive trap there. So I think what I'm going to do is Scourgeant Clunker my Mech Warper. Then I will hit here. Damage to all enemies. Then I'm going to go ahead and trade him. And hit him in the face. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, so I think the only thing I do here is armor up. Hit face. I got no reason to play Healbot, so I don't have a lot going on here. Depending on what he plays, though, I can slam it and then trade this into it, which will get me a card draw.
I wonder.
Alright, Nerubian Egg. So he's gonna have a 4/4 coming out. He probably has some way to buff that. I'm gonna play my Warbots. Armor up.
Ramming speed.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do for now. Got me with the multi-shot. I don't have anything to play either. Okay, there we go. Harvest Golem. Armor up. I need more minions! Need more minions!
What we do.
Okay. 2 damage to all minions, which is going to give him the 4/4. Let's see, so if I slam twice, I think I should... Let's see. I could slam the egg, that'll spawn the 4/4. I could slam the 4/4... No, okay, so here's what I do. Slam this. Then... I did this wrong. Slam this.
Job's done.
Okay, so I can execute that on the next turn. Really? Dr. Boom, man. Dr. Boom. Okay, so... Okay, I think I need to definitely do this. I think... Armor up. And... taunt. So either he trades both bombs, or I guess one bomb, and the other one could hit for 1, or he trades his 4/2. Not a whole lot of options here. Dr. Boom is so overpowered. I mean, I think he is, anyway. It's just too much value for one card. I mean, he costs 7, he puts out 2 boom bots. I guess if he has a weapon, he could kill my taunt with a weapon.
To my side.
Okay. That's interesting. I have a Death Rattle Hunter. There's not a whole lot that I could do against this now. I don't have a lot of ways to clear all this stuff. I can get rid of his bombs, though. Let's see. Let's play that. That's fine. Go here. Play my Shredder. Yeah, I think I pretty much lost this one. Dr. Boom, man. I mean, like I said before, it wasn't the greatest starting hand for this deck either. But I don't... That's the thing, like I said, with Warriors, they don't have a whole lot of hard removal.
I wonder.
See what he does, though.
It's time for a little blood.
Really, it gives me a totem. Alright, let's play this guy.
Ready.
Armor up. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just stalling. 16, 15, yeah, we're pretty much on the same page as far as card draw goes, so there's no fatigue stuff here. Although I guess if I manage to survive somehow, I won't. I don't have any sort of AoE clear. I don't have any big, tough minions that'll cause him any problems. And I don't have any card draw, so pretty much done. I do have some weapons, but it's not gonna save me. Yeah, this game next turn, unless I get another heal bot. Alright, so freeze a minion. Well, I'm definitely going to heal bot. Do this. Let's see, he's got yeah, okay, that's game. I should have killed this guy first and seen what I've gotten. Return a minion to your hand. Yeah, that wouldn't have done it. Okay, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit around and wait. There's no way. Usually if I can possibly come back and win somehow, like if I've got cards where maybe like the next turn or two I can get fatal, I'll wait in case they make a mistake. But in a case like that, there's absolutely no way for me to come back. I don't have any cards that could bring me back from that. I don't have enough card draw to get the cards for that, so there's no way I was gonna win, even if he made some mistakes. So I'll just go ahead and concede.
Garrosh versus Thrall.
But man, that ain't bad. That's the first loss today out of 6 games so far. I lost 1. That ain't bad, especially considering the ridiculous decks that I had. Okay, so I'm going first. Like I said, I just kind of get rid of everything and try to get Mech Warper for this deck, which I didn't get. I did get a turn 1. I guess if I'm not going first, Mech Warper's not as important because I can't coin him out on turn 1 and do the combo. So right now this is a poor starting hand again. I think this deck like works way better if I get to go second compared to going first.
I wonder.
So right now my turn 2 is armor. Yep. Turn 3 is going to be shield block or armor execute, depending on what he plays. There's a card that I hate that shamans have, which is the... I don't know the name of it, but it summons 2/2/3 wolves with taunt. Such an annoying card.
What to do?
Is that what he's gonna play?
What does the future hold?
No. Okay, so I got double execute here, so I'm gonna armor, tap, just get rid of that. I don't want to deal with him buffing a Wind Fury character or anything like that. So next turn I'll probably Screwjank on this guy to try to keep him alive. Depending on what he plays. If he plays something really tough, I'll probably just sacrifice this guy and execute and play shield block. Okay, so another Wind Fury. But I can take him down with Screwjack. Here. 2, 2. Kill it. All these Wind Fury creatures. And nobody plays that Wind Fury card unless they have like a Hobgoblin deck or something. At this point, if I were him, I'd get rid of my 4-2.
I wonder.
No, he's gonna play Zombie Chow. So this turn I'm going to okay, I'm fine with that. Did the 4 damage to the face that I wanted, so I'm gonna trade this here. And I think I kinda wanna play Piloted Shredder to get something else on the board. I think I will. Like, I have this stuff here to play, so next turn I could play another one and armor up. I mean, I could double armor up this time, but it doesn't give me anything on the board, so I'll play a Pilot and Shredder. Not worried about killing the zombie. At the moment, if he buffs it or something, then I'll hit it and execute it.
What to do?
What you gonna do, man? This guy takes a long time.
There is little time. What overtime?
Okay, so obviously I'm gonna kill that. Why would you play that? Why would you play that? I'm obviously gonna kill these things. Really? Okay, so this guy's just gonna let me trade, like, obviously I'm not giving you a Wind Fury. I'm giving you that Wind Fury. So, play another Piloted Shredder and armor up, and so this guy will get healed to full by the nice little light well that I got, unless he kills it. He could trade a zombie for it. I mean, he wouldn't be trading a zombie, it would live with 1 health, but I don't know why he would play that stuff. Like, that was obviously a really good trade on my part. So, turn 7, I can shield block Harvest Golem. Okay. Use a Hex on him, that's fine. I don't care. Okay, so I'm gonna shield block this turn, see what I get. Okay, I'm gonna play Harvest Golem then. So hopefully next turn I can play Tinkertown Technician. I need to be more aggressive with this deck, I think, but there's just so many tricky things Shaman can do that I'm like paranoid. Like about him having that spell damage totem out, that could just totally ruin everything. He's got 5 mana left, what you gonna do, man? Nothing. Okay. that. Play this. Cloak. Nice, nice. Gonna play. Yeah, I'll play Mech Warper. Play this. I'm gonna cloak this guy. Just kinda going all out here. So hopefully I can get something decent going on this next turn. This guy's letting me stack up a lot of armor. I'm trying to keep my slam execute combo for something big that he puts out. Hey, I'm fine with that. Heal that zombie back up. Sometime today, man. Don't feel like I'm gonna win this one.
What to do?
I don't have a lot of... I probably should get more card draw in here. Okay, so face... Okay, so I'm going to clear that. I think I want to go ahead and just clear his 2-2. Make him actually play something. So... I don't know. I'm definitely going to play that. I'm going to armor up again. Okay. He's just going to give up. I really don't understand what that guy was doing. Like, I don't know if he just didn't have cards to play or what, but there's my 2 warrior wins. I don't know why he conceded. I don't know what he possibly could have had in his hand that was so bad that he felt like he needed to give up. Considering what I had on the table, like, it wasn't that strong of a board. Alright, so that's my warrior. I feel like it's definitely lacking some card draw, and it's lacking some big, really threatening minions, so maybe I don't know if I'd swap a couple things out. I mean, I think it's fairly solid. It's just, it is missing. Like, I have the slam card draw, and I get some spare parts, and I've got the shield block, but I don't know. I think maybe I'm just missing the big scary minions, or a big scary weapon. I think I could throw like a Gramash in there. He's pretty scary. Or get a Gorehowl for some clear or something. I don't know. I feel like it's solid, but it's lacking. So. Alright, and the last daily quest here is Paladin or Priest Dominance, but I'm actually going to save that one for another day. I've been casting for about an hour and 15 minutes now. So, I'll come back tomorrow, next day, sometime in the next couple of days, and stream this one. Maybe I'll try to get a deck built up for this one ahead of time, and then whatever else I get in the meantime. So, for those of you who watched or are watching on YouTube, thanks for checking it out. Feel free to hit me up at any time if you've got questions about Hearthstone, or you just want someone to play with, or to come up with ideas for decks. Like I said, I really don't net deck, which net deck is just pulling other people's decks that have already been made from the web and using those. I always kind of make my own decks. As you can see, they're not terrible. These two are my primary ones that I'm using right now. Actually, this Frost one is the one that I'm using the most. It's really, really annoying to play against. But, you know, I'd be more than happy to help you come up with some decks and stuff like that, whether you know, have a small collection, large collection, it doesn't matter. And, yeah, so thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you the next time that I play. for right now, the streams are going to be kind of spontaneous, but here, coming up within the next week or two, I'm going to settle on a set schedule for both some Hearthstone streaming and some other streaming that I do that's primarily focused around indie games and early access stuff. So when that schedule's out, I'll be sure to put up a notice on the forums and tell you all about it on stream. So once again, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next time.